My work explores pattern, colour and space, and that's the title of this exhibition. But my work, these are recurring concepts in my work. I'm interested in textiles and textile patterns and how these can be metaphors for how we understand knowledge and the world around us. In the paintings in pattern, colour and space at MATDOT, I've tried to use patterns from mathematics, relate them to the patterns from traditional textiles to show that these are both ways that we understand the world around us. The colour in these works is drawn from the textiles themselves. I usually work in very bright colours, but for these works I was interested in choosing textiles and then basing my colours on the textiles themselves so that they had a voice in the work. It wasn't me dominating the textiles, I wanted the textiles to speak through the paintings. The series of works on paper in this exhibition, which is called Inventory of Spatial Possibilities, are from a very large series of work that I began when I was travelling in Spain. Very often my travels inform my art practice, and with these works I was interested in using the basic shape of a cube, which comes from geometry and we find in nature as well as the built world, to distort how we understand space. So using perspective and multiple perspectives within one drawing, I've presented a series of distorted cubes. These are done in a combination of acrylic paint marker and gouache, and I've tried to not only allude to space through perspective in these drawings, but also create physical spacing with the way that I use the pen and also with the layering of paint on the surface. The piece behind me and to my right is slightly different to the two other large paintings in the exhibition. It's probably more related to the small works on paper, the Spatial Possibilities series, in that it uses cubes and geometric shapes and uses those to distort space. Travel is a really important part of my art practice. I travel frequently and I've made many trips to Thailand. Thailand has been particularly important to me through its colour, its texture, what I see in the temples, what I see in the marketplaces. It's very different to colours in my home in Australia, and I find it very inspiring. The use of gold and patterning in my work comes very much from my travels in Thailand. I've also travelled throughout Europe and last year I travelled to Spain, which was very influential. I visited the Alhambra and the palace in Seville with Moorish tiles, which are the most incredible patterns and based on mathematics. And so these were very much a reference point for me in a lot of my work. I like to look at traditional craft and design as well as fine art, and I like to integrate craft and design practice into my fine art paintings.